Welcome back to my channel. My name is Craig. Today I will be speaking about a keto or ketogenic diet. I'll explain how to start this way of eating, providing a list of foods that we should be eating and foods that we do need to eliminate or avoid to maintain ketosis and beyond this diet. So putting yourself into ketosis, it's not new. It's a natural, healthy way of life. This has been proven to reduce or place into remission many common modern health concerns, such as type 2 diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, digestive issues, chronic inflammation, and non-alcoholic fatty liver. Ketosis is also good for our mental health, including it reduces our anxiety, depression, brain fog. The goal of a keto diet is to shift the body from burning and fueling on carbohydrates or glucose to fueling on ketones and healthy fats. We should aim to maintain an average of about 30 grams of carbs per day to start. In comparison, the average American diet that we're accustomed to eating is about 300 grams of carbohydrates per day. A keto diet can fit into many different eating patterns, such as the carnivore diet, the Mediterranean diet, the vegetarian diet, the vegan diet. So let's start with foods that fit into a keto diet. The foods we need to eat on a keto diet include protein-rich foods, such as beef, chicken, pork, seafood, eggs. And if you're on a vegan diet, you can incorporate tofu. And other healthy fats such as avocados, extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, butter, or ghee. Some people, if you can tolerate dairy products, can have a full fat dairy product such as heavy cream or a hard real cheese. We can also add in low carb vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, zucchini, asparagus, bell peppers, and other above ground types of vegetables that are low in starch. If we want to snack, there's snacks available for us. We can snack on berries such as strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, or if you're able to just contain yourself to just a few nuts. I can't. If I have one nut, I'm going to eat 2 cups of them. But if you're able to, we can have nuts in this keto diet as well, such as macadamia nuts. So as you can see, there's a number of foods that we are allowed to have on this keto diet. The foods that we need to eliminate or avoid is any food that's high in carbohydrates and anything that's high in sugar. So these foods will increase your glucose level. Subsequently, your insulin level will raise, and that's what we are trying to avoid being on a ketogenic diet. Any sugary sweets, breads, pasta, rice or grains, and even the healthy grains need to be avoided. Any processed food or any foods that come in packages, whether it says keto on the front of it or not, those types of foods need to be avoided. Fruits containing high sugar, such as pineapple or bananas, dried fruit, they should all be avoided as well. Me personally, I don't eat any fruits, and especially fruit juices. The fruit juices are so high in fructose, and that converts to sugar once you ingest it, that I stay away from fruits and especially fruit juices. Sugary drinks. So example, like if you go to Starbucks and you get yourself a chocolate frappuccino, which used to be one of my favorite, they're basically just dessert in a cup. So sodas and sugary sweets, any kind of liquid or sugary drink needs to be avoided. So when we start our keto diet, we should stick to a keto diet for, I would say, a minimum of 30 days. Ideally, 90 days is the best time to see good results. And more importantly, you start feeling the differences. I can tell you from personal experience that if you stay on this way of eating for at least 90 days, you will feel, in my case, less joint pain, less heartburn. I went from eating about 10 antacid Tums a day to 0. I haven't had a Tums in about a year and a half. Lower blood pressure. My blood pressure went from 150 over 90 to I'm consistently now 115 over about 70. And I think solely that's just the way I've changed my diet and my lifestyle. You will stop snacking as much. So when you're on a keto or ketogenic diet and you're fueled on fats, you don't get hungry. So you know what it's like to eat a big bowl of pasta, and then an hour later you're hungry and you're eating again, snacking again. You're continuously eating. When you go onto a ketogenic diet, you will find that you will be eating less. So you may be able to get down, maybe after 30 days to eating 2 meals a day or 1 meal a day, or OMAD as it's called. For example, my wife eats 1 meal a day. I eat 2 meals a day, but the snacking will be stopped. Becoming healthier as our goal does not just rely on diet alone, of course. It might be the biggest factor, but our lifestyle needs to be addressed, such as stress management, sleep quality, and exercise. However, once you start eating a ketogenic diet, you typically will gain more energy, you'll have more brain energy, and it's going to make you want to go out and do a little more walking or exercising or gym or whatever your thing is for body movement, and it'll help you sleep better. That's what it's done for me. Well, thanks again for watching. And if you like this channel and you're interested in more videos about lifestyles and especially how it pertains to us folks in our 60s and over, please like or subscribe and leave me a comment about the keto diet if it's something you've tried, if it's something that you want to give it a try, or if you're in the midst of it. Just give me a comment, and thanks again.